search for.
Yeah. A drum that's moving steady forward into the future. Riding into the future. Isn't there a song that's like that?
Yeah, that's Steve Miller Band.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a great song, man.
Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirits carry me. I'm gonna fly.
Yeah. Fly right into people also search for.
That's right.
The podcast where we answer life's greatest questions.
Yeah, using the power of the internet and our brains and our tummies sometimes as well.
Sometimes.
Like when we reviewed those disgusting M&M
brownie
M&Ms.
Oh God, those were bad.
Yeah, they immediately went into the garbage after we recorded that podcast.
But
I'm sorry to everyone who thinks that's very wasteful, but I wasn't gonna eat them. It would have been completely wasted calories.
Would have been a bad. It wouldn't even just be wasted calories. It would be an unenjoyed wasted calories,
yeah.
And that's it's like if you want to waste some calories, you got to go in a certain direction. You can't go in the this is okay direction, you know.
Yeah, what's a good waste of calories to you if you if you wanted to have like a cheat day or like splurge on, you know?
I think like my most wasteful thing that I constantly eat is pepperoni pizza, but that's probably it. Like, just like New York style pepperoni.
Yeah, it's not a bad choice. I would go with pizza. Like that's on my top ones. Either that or once in a while I'll get fast food.
Oh yeah, well I do that all the time anyway.
I recently had a random craving for a spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's, and I just went and got it. I'm like, that was pretty good. And then it's like, and then I don't really, eat fast food for the rest of the week.
Yeah. It's like a once, maybe twice a week thing.
Maybe twice.
Maybe twice when you're feeling weak. But
yeah, it happens though.
I mean, it's a lot less expensive to eat at home though.
The shitty thing though is like you can get pizza and it's fairly cheap, especially if you get like a frozen pizza. But eating like a whole pizza is so much worse than if you just
I do it every time.
I mean, I think a lot of, average 30-year-old guys probably can take down a medium pizza.
Mm-hmm.
But it's probably worse than like when I went to Wendy's and got like a spicy chicken combo meal.
What is in the spicy chicken combo meal?
A spicy chicken sandwich and fries, and I got a Diet Coke with it. But I think that's probably less calories than eating an entire pizza.
I don't know, an entire pizza, if you're talking just like your regular average, like oven pizza, frozen oven pizza, I think that's like a whole pizza's like 1,100 to 1,300 calories.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe
it's probably not that off, because that sauce that's on that chicken sandwich, that's got to be high in calories. It's just too good.
Wait,
on the chicken sandwich.
That's mayonnaise.
Yeah, but it's good. It's not. Wait, the spicy one has like a spicy sauce in it though.
No, it's
not just mayonnaise.
No, it is just mayonnaise. I used to work at Wendy's.
Wait, what?
It's a spicy chicken patty. It's like breaded with spices and shit.
I thought the mayonnaise had some, like it was a different sauce.
No, it's just regular
I might be
mayonnaise.
thinking of a different restaurant.
I mean, some restaurants do have like, instead of having a spicy chicken like fillet or tenders, they just have like regular. I think Popeyes might do that.
Yeah, the Popeye's chicken sandwich though, that spicy one has a spicy sauce on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have the Popeyes?
Oh yeah. I did. I did it.
You didn't update me. I had.
It was recently.
Okay, I had mine like a couple months ago. I talked about it on here.
I think I had it. It was either last week or the week before that. And
did it live up to the expectations that I set? Because I gave a pretty high praise of it.
I think that like it was different than I thought it was gonna be, but it was definitely good. But weirdly enough, like it's fast food, and I love salty things, but I was like, holy crap, this is like the saltiest chicken sandwich I've ever had. Like it was so salty.
See, the saltiest chicken sandwich I've ever had is the long patty at Burger King.
Oh, I've never gone into those waters. That's why.
They're not good. Like, also, like, now Burger King has like an equivalent chicken sandwich to Wendy's, where it's like a thick, like, breast fillet. But they still continue to carry the original, like, flat, like, chicken nugget patty chicken sandwich, and it's so fucking salty. Like, I can't eat more than like 2 bites of it. But that's weird you said that about the Popeyes one, because I don't remember it being particularly salty.
Maybe it was just like this thing was loaded with sauce. Like I don't know what they did, like if it's supposed to be like this sauce covered, but the one I got had like a ton of sauce in it, and I think that may have been why it was a little bit like overpowered. But I mean, the chicken itself though, like it was so juicy. It was so juicy and so crispy. It was like it was the perfect chicken sandwich. Like it really was. But I think maybe I'll try it next time with like the mayo on it instead of the spicy sauce. Because the original one I think has mayo, and then the spicy one has a spicy sauce on it.
Yeah, I had the spicy one as well, and it wasn't like slathered with sauce. It just had like a modest amount, and so maybe that's why yours seemed like it was really salty.
Yeah, I actually was like eating it like, oh my god, this is amazing, but I was like, why is it so salty though?
Isn't it weird though, like how, because you like take it out of a like aluminum lined bag,
yeah, it's like steamy.
A paper bag, and like when I pull down, like it's gonna be like soggy and like dried. It'll either be soggy or it'll be like dried up, because you're thinking there's a bunch of condensation in there. But man, somehow it like retains its crispiness, because that's how Popeyes is. They're just, they just.
It's like the most juicy chicken, but the outside is still crisp. I don't know how they do it.
Oh man, it's good.
And the outside is like glistening too. It's not just like dry, crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside. It's like a wet, dry, wet. Like it is.
Yeah, and then also
it's a sandwich of wet.
And then you also have the bun that's like glistening and moist as well, because it's in that bag with the condensation.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a slightly toasted bun, so it's not like the bread's soggy, but it definitely has like, a nice sheen on it.
And let's talk about the breading. The breading
or the bun.
The breading. It's like so deep, like it's like a labyrinth,
I think that's because they like extra bread everything there.
Yeah. It's like they have a certain kind of breading where it's like it's elevated from the chicken so far.
Yeah, it's definitely got that substantial crunchiness to it.
Yep. And then, yeah, it's perfect. There's nothing you can say bad about it, except maybe it's a little too salty when they over-sauce the chicken. But I'm going to go back and get another one for sure. And I haven't eaten Popeyes in a while, even though they clearly have the best chicken strips.
Yeah, I always liked their chicken more than all the other fast food chains. There's a place that's pretty popular in Cincinnati. I think it might be a regional thing. It's called Raising Cane's. And a lot of people like lose their shit about it here, and it's like
good.
To me, it's fine. Like I would say, like chicken tenders are so middle of the road. You can't have like a mind blowing chicken tender. Like I think Popeyes has like pretty mind blowing chicken tenders, but
yeah,
they got like we already went through that. But
well, at Raising Cane's, it's about the sauce, not the chicken.
I know,
like,
but
their sauce is good.
yeah, but when you say that, you definitely make it sound like, oh, so the quality of the chicken doesn't even really matter. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't, but their chicken's like I'd say their chicken is like middle of the road quality.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than like Burger King and like McDonald's.
yeah, it has a decent like breading, but I found that like when I got it, and I've only had it once, I thought the chicken was a little bit dried out. I mean, but the breading was pretty good, but I don't know, maybe it was just dried out because it was like that batch was like sitting there for a while. But I didn't think it was anything that would make me want to go get it again. But chicken tenders, it's like that's like boneless wings. It's like the same thing. Like boneless wings are just like
boneless wings never taste as good as tenders to me, though.
Well, that's because there's like more meat in like one portion of it.
Yeah.
So you have like a lot more juiciness potential.
Gotcha.
You know what? Like sometimes you can lose your juiciness potential in certain food if you make it in a microwave.
Yeah.
Because it like dries it out.
The microwave dries out your food, and then I actually kind of prefer it that way sometimes. Like that dry microwave crisp on the outside of like your food. It's just sometimes that's what you want. It's nice. It's almost like halfway between food, like a nicely cooked piece of food, and then like jerky.
I would say some things that you can enhance, like certain leftovers are just as good microwaved.
Yeah,
and then
like Domino's.
I mean, no, I don't think so. Like pizza is something where
I guess you're right. It's better cold than microwaved if it's.
Yeah, like I almost prefer to just eat it cold, like instead of microwaving it, because when you microwave pizza, then it kind of gets like gummy, like the fucking dough, it like gets gummy.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it's like the microwave's kind of like drying out those elements, like the
True.
the dough and the cheese to some extent.
Yeah.
And the vegetables, but the stuff that has like a higher like moisture content, it's gonna still be a little bit moist. But the stuff that's dry, like the bread, then it just gets all like
the bread gets
shit.
leathery. Yeah.
So I would say things that are better as like I think green bean casserole is like pretty bitchin' heated up like as leftovers.
Oh yeah. I mean, green bean casserole is mainly just like canned like beans, like so.
It's literally just beans, cream of mushroom soup, and French fried
which
onions.
that's already meant to be microwaved, like canned soup. So that's probably why it tastes so good microwaved, is because that's where it belongs.
I don't know, a lot of times when I eat soup, I just put it in a saucepan and like bring it to a boil. I don't usually put it in the microwave, but I don't know. I think it's because like
you pan your canned soup. It's so much extra work. Dang, dude, that's like an adult move.
I feel like it's about the equivalent of amount of work, because I feel like when I put a like can of soup in a bowl, like a ceramic bowl, and put it in the microwave, everything that's like on the like the whole
surface,
the whole perimeter of the bowl, like right above where the surface of the soup is, it's like super like crusted on. It's like fucking bonded to the bowl.
Yeah, the side of it. Yeah, and then the whole top layer of the soup is like a film.
Yeah,
you have to like mix it in.
Yeah, so the fact that it gets like baked onto the dish, it like makes me go like, I hate cleaning that shit off. Whereas when I heat it up on the saucepan, you basically just have to like spray it out with water and like scrub it one time and it's completely clean.
That's true. I don't know. I just always go with the microwave route whenever it comes to canned soup. I think it's just because of the speed element.
Well,
like you put the bowl in the microwave for like 3 minutes, and then you take it out and you're good to go. That's an entire meal. Microwaves are about convenience, Jacob.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, you just prove the point of why so many people use microwaves.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going to have just like some vegetables, like I don't know, like a steam bag of vegetables. They make the bags where you can steam it. Like, you don't even have to take it out of the bag. You can just pop it in there and then put it on 3 minutes or 4 minutes, whatever it is, and then like you take it out and it's ready to eat.
Yeah.
Like, you can maybe put like a little bit of like margarine or salt on it, but
I feel like I have probably in my lifetime eaten more things out of the microwave than not cooked in the microwave, you know?
in your whole life?
I think so. I think I've probably eaten more things cooked out of the microwave than everything else combined. Like,
That's really saying something.
yeah. What's it saying?
I don't know. I'm just...
That I love the microwave, Jacob?
Hey, we all love the microwave, Ryan. I mean, I think it's always weird once in a while you meet somebody that's like, yeah, I don't have a microwave. It's like, what?
I don't see how you function without a microwave right now. Like, you have that much time to, like, cook every meal?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Or do they eat a lot of things that don't need to be cooked?
They
like
take
fresh
out.
produce or takeout?
Yeah. Fuck that.
No way. I mean, I bet some takeout is microwave these days. Like there's probably restaurants that just have meals pre-made. They microwave them and just send them to your house.
Yeah. Well, they're also, like, if you think about like a buffet or even like a fast food restaurant, they have stuff. They have like heat lamps where they like put things and they're allowed to sit there for however many minutes before they have to get rid of it. Like, they pre-make some things and then you put them in a bin or in a drawer, and it's allowed to sit there.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to know when these damn things started, Jacob. I need to know when microwaves were invented.
I think they were invented in the 40s. Because I think the technology was...
When microwaves invented.
When microwaves were invented.
Oh, wow. You're right, dude.
1946. American engineer Percy Spencer is generally credited with inventing the modern microwave oven after World War II from radar technology developed during the war. The named the Radarange, it was first sold in 1946.
The Radarange is what a microwave was first called?
That really rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. Okay, could you go pop a lasagna in the Radarange? That doesn't sound right. You
And
pop
then-
a lasagna into the microwave.
People also says, who invented the microwave and why?
Oh. Well, we all know why. To cook delicious food.
Well, I don't... It was developed... It says it was developed from microwave radar transmitters during World War II. One day he noticed a candy bar he had in his pocket was starting to melt. Oh yeah, I have heard that. He was working with that microwave radar transmitter, and he worked for a company named Raytheon that developed it.
He was just like, you think that these could possibly heat food? These deadly rays?
You should, like, search what were microwaves first used for.
First used for Chef Boyardee, duh. I'm pretty sure that Chef developed with the microwave. Ooh, a brief history of the microwave oven.
Despite the potential for near-instant snack food, the first commercial Radarange microwave ovens unveiled by Raytheon in 1946 were intended for use in restaurants. I was more wondering, like, what were the microwave radar transmitters that they were developing, like, in World War II?
Is a microwave transmitter?
Yeah, radar transmitter.
Radar transmitter? Man, it's not coming up. This answer might not come to us. Oh, well, radar. What is a microwave radar? On People Also Ask. All right, microwave radar is measuring instrument in which the echo of a pulse of microwave radiation is used to detect and locate distant objects. Radar, radio detection, and ranging radio location. So, I guess it just can sense objects very far away.
Yeah.
Interesting. So,
it's similar to any other type of like radar system, but it said they produce electromagnetic waves in the radio or microwaves domain. A transmitting antenna, a receiving antenna, and a receiver and processor determine the properties of the objects.
So not to cook food. But this is what they were originally... I wonder who... Well, so basically somebody who worked with that technology had a candy bar in their pocket and noticed that it was melting when the microwaves were on it. And
when he was near the transmitter, because they were like testing how to do radar.
Oh, okay. So they were testing radar. His candy bar melted, and he's like, let's try and cook some food with this. And then they developed the like most popular cooking device of all time. Yeah.
And I think they eventually used different type of waves, like free,
frequencies.
Yeah, different frequencies to like send signals. So I think microwaves were then just used to heat food.
Well, we can look up how does a microwave transmitter work, and people also ask. Oh, okay. Okay, the transmitter radiates a beam of microwaves into the sky at a shallow angle above the horizon towards the receiver. I don't know how it knows where the receiver is, though. As the beam passes through the troposphere, a small fraction of the microwave energy is scattered back towards the ground by water vapor and dust in the air. That is very strange.
I think the receiver and the transmitter are both on the ground.
Yeah, and it shoots the waves through the air from one to the other. And it like senses what if there's objects in the path, or
because it's scattering back toward the ground. It says So then whatever like negative space there is, I assume is like showing you that's where the something with masses, taking up that space.
Wow, it's like they're raining little beams down. And, like, the beams are doing that thing. Have you ever been to Spencer's Gifts and seen, like, those...
Yeah, I've been there.
Those little, like, needle bed things that you could put your hand on, and it would, like, make an impression of your hand. It's like the microwaves are falling from the sky, doing that onto objects, and it's, like, knows where they are because of that.
Yeah, in a way.
Yep. Very interesting.
Yeah.
But you can also cook food with it. It'd be funny if like a microwave transmitter could like pinpoint, like shoot at certain spots, and like there would be like live like a bovine or something down in a field, and you would just like shoot a microwave at it, and it would instantly cook the entire like cow into a bunch of steaks for everybody, and they can have a steak party.
Unfortunately, it would be like a lot more gruesome. Like if you shot like a concentrated burst of like microwave energy at a living organism,
it would go boom.
No, it would actually kind of do the opposite. Like it would probably heat up the cow's like organs and stuff pretty quickly, and it would make it die slowly. But also it would like start turning the skin into leather, so it would probably just like start shrinking up like a shrunken head. It would probably be really fucking disgusting.
That sounds gross. I'm sad that I thought of that idea.
Yeah, that's all right though.
I just thought I was thinking of it in a cartoonish sense, where like the cow would be hit with like a beam, and then it would like literally be a pile of steaks or something.
Plus, I don't think like you can. Well, no, you probably could build like a microwave like gun or something that was like strong enough to do that.
Probably.
But I mean, if you like, I don't know,
Dude, it would be cool to have a microwave gun that you could just like you would have your soup sitting on the counter and you just shoot it and then it's cooked. Like that would be badass. Like
kind of, but it might be harmful because when you put something in the microwave, it doesn't harm you because it's like lined with like whatever material that keeps it from going outside of the microwave. Maybe,
but if in a world where like you could have a gun that just heats things as you shoot it, not a heat gun, but a microwave gun. Yeah, you could like go around at a restaurant and like you know how people are like ask like if they want like mozzarella cheese or something to be dispensed onto their spaghetti. You could have somebody go around and reheat people's food after it's been sitting a while, and they're like chatting and be like, "Excuse me, sir, would you like to reheat your steak?" And then you just like hit it with the microwave beam, and the customer's happy, man.
Yeah, hopefully you don't accidentally shoot somebody in the face within and like ages their face like 40 years.
Oh yeah. Like half of their face is like 30 years older than them. Yeah. They look like the crypt keeper, like on half of their face.
I don't know if that's like physically possible, but
like, oh man.
But you can search for like, are microwaves harmful?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I would imagine, yes. Are microwaves harmful? Good job, Google. Microwaves are a safe, effective, and highly convenient cooking method. There is no evidence that they cause harm, and some evidence that they are even better than other cooking methods at preserving nutrients and preventing the formation of harmful compounds. Wow. I feel like that's not necessarily like truthful. I thought like microwave food is generally bad for you, but that's probably because of the preservatives. Yeah. It's not because of the method of cooking.
Yeah, exactly.
So reheated green bean casserole would probably be perfectly healthy, no matter how you cook it. Well, it might dry it out in like the oven or something if you keep reheating it in the oven, but the microwave is fine. It's perfect.
Yeah. Also, I heard before if you put something in the microwave that's like just leftover like food, like fresh food, that you just if you sprinkle like a teaspoon or like a half a teaspoon or something of like, which is basically like a few water droplets worth of water on top of the food, like sprinkle it over, just that small amount of moisture will help like condensate and like kind of make like re-moisturize everything as it's cooking in there.
Wow.
So yeah, I've started doing that. Like, just if it seems like it's already a little dried out, from being in the fridge, just sprinkle a little bit of water, like Salt Bay, like with the little hand motion.
Oh yeah,
just do a little water.
You like knock it off your elbow right onto the whatever you're reheating.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the time I'm reheating like vegetables. I will say microwaves can steam a vegetable, man. Like those just like steamer pouches that you can throw in the microwave. Yeah. They cook the vegetables pretty good. Like,
yeah, sometimes like if I'm feeling lazy, I'll just get one of those like steam fresh, like they have like mixed
vegetables.
Yeah, where
like
it'll be
carrots and peas and
or like it'll be like green snap peas or like some broccoli and shit. And I'll just sometimes it'll even have
some
like
fucking cauliflower or something.
Yeah, sometimes there's ones that have like a starch like rice or noodles, and I'll just heat that up and put like some salt, pepper, hot sauce, and a little bit of margarine in there, and it's a fucking meal.
Yeah, man,
easy as fuck.
It's good. There's a lot. I like it. It makes me think like we use micro. I wonder how much of an average person's diet is microwaved. Do you think we could find that? Like,
maybe
it's probably different in different like countries.
It's kind of a weird statistic. Like, I don't know why anybody would have researched that, but I mean, you could try.
All right, I'm gonna see how much of an average person's diet is microwaved. What frequency does a microwave oven use? That's not what I asked at all. I mean, we may as well answer that question.
Maybe try to simplify it by being like average microwave food, or maybe even like average microwave use.
Okay. Average microwave use. Oh, that's good. Okay. Oh, this is just saying how much power it uses. Crap! An average modern microwave uses around 1,200 watts.
I don't think there's enough people in the world that ever cared about how much people eat microwave food. That they're, I don't know if there's any statistics on that, because I don't know if anyone ever cared.
I don't know, frozen microwave food. I feel like it's a high demographic. Like, a lot of people eat that. How many people eat microwave?
So you're not talking
food?
about how much people reheat food. You're talking about
no, I'm
microwave
talking about
meals.
Yeah. How many? Okay. Americans are eating at home more. Microwave usage increases, but not cooking. That just means we're lazy.
This is from 2009.
Whoa, that is old at this point.
That guy's name is Harry Balzer. Microwaving has been flat for 2 decades, but it increased last year as Americans found a way to eat at home and not cook, says Harry Balzer.
Wow, he's a chief industry analysis.
Yeah, at the NPD group. And that's Balzer for anyone who is wondering. That's actually his name. If you don't believe us, go on YouTube and watch our video record of this podcast, and you'll see it. You'll see Harry Balzer. Plain and simple, right?
Yeah.
Right on
Balzer.
npd.com.
Harry Balzer.
Balzer! Fucking boat!
I bet he uses a fucking microwave all the time.
Harry Balzer.
All right.
Loves his microwave.
Well, going back into the microwave meal use, I wonder what the most popular microwave meal is.
Before we start going into the food stuff,
Yeah.
we never even looked up how do they work.
Oh, okay. So that'll be a good segue into the food that they make. How do microwaves work?
All right, so it says here that microwave ovens cook food by generating intermolecular friction between the molecules of food. The microwaves cause water molecules to vibrate. The increased friction between the molecules results in heat. Modern microwave ovens are designed to allow essentially no leakage.
No leakage.
Essentially, no leakage of microwaves. However, so I that is what I was thinking. Before we started, that I knew it had something to do with water molecules, and it vibrates them until they release heat. So it's essentially drying out a lot of the water molecules. Go on images, because there looks like there's some pretty descriptive infograph type of things on there.
Oh, I mean, there's dioramas.
Yeah. So there's a metal mesh in the door, which I suppose that's what keeps the stuff in. There's an antenna, cooling fan. Gotta have that magnetron. That's the part that makes it a microwave. Capacitor and transformer. So everything pretty standard there, that you need an electronic piece of equipment like a transformer and a capacitor. But the magnetron and the antenna are what make it a microwave.
Magnetron sounds like a transformer,
because it almost is. It sounds like Megatron.
Yeah, Magnetron. I wonder if that's where they got the name from.
Magnetron, you've taken your last step.
Magnetron. He's just one
day I'm going to be the new Magnetron.
He's just trying to cook people's food, man. That's what Magnetron. He's just walking around would you like me to reheat your soup, sir? And he reheats it. He's a good guy.
And the magnetron and antenna diagram that it's showing, that even kind of looks like how Megatron was as a gun. The gun form of Megatron that Starscream would hold.
You're right. Yeah, it does. Wow. And I mean, look, there's a transformer right in the same image because it's the image of the microwave. There's a magnetron, and right next to it is a transformer. This is a sign here, dude. The people that like
more than meets the eye.
Yeah, was there a transformer that was a microwave? There probably was. I'm typing that in. Was there?
I'm going to cook your pizza. Tell him, Magnetron.
Would you like the cheese to be slightly brown, sir?
Would you like your crust to be extra leathery? Orders up.
Oh, man. I don't know. Microwave transformer. I don't see it. Oh, crap. Transformer.
Was there a transformer that was a microwave? That's what you searched.
Yeah, was there a transformer? I'll add robots in disguise at the end of the search.
Yeah, that's going to help.
I think it's going to help. There we go. Was there a transformer that was a microwave robots in disguise? There's got to be, dude. When did Transformer Robots in Disguise come out? Crap.
I see. Wait, the famous microwave Decepticon.
Wait, really?
Transformers.fandom.com.
The famous microwave Decepticon. The Blender Bot?
Appliance bot.
Appliance Bot? Oh, we're going to this.
It's
The appliance bots were small appliances from Sam Witwicky's house, in which we were brought to life by the fragment of the Allspark which Sam found. Oh, so it was
wait, this is from the movie? Oh, Revenge of the Fallen.
Microwave bot. Oh, man, we found it.
So this is from Revenge of the Fallen. It's not... Wait, is that a picture of him with a microwave in his chest?
Yeah, the famous microwave Decepticon. What the... Oh, fuck.
It looks like a concept art. It probably was in the movie. I kind of remember when that happened.
Yeah, I mean, what's in his... Inside of his chest is like a little, like, cell phone or something.
Yeah, he's like, weird. I just fucked your cell phone.
He's like...
Now you have to buy a new one.
This is for trying to cook things in me that splatter all over the place. Like Chef Boyardee. You know, like when you cook like soup or like any like cream or like sauce-based thing, if you don't put a towel over it or cover it, then the fucking thing explodes all over your microwave.
Or beans.
Beans.
Beans will typically like dry out and they like pop.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I gotta sprinkle some of that water in there.
Oh, I mean, speaking of that, I mean, like freaking popcorn. That's a marvel to see when you put that in the microwave.
Oh yeah,
that's fun to watch a bag of popcorn just expand and expand like Veruca salt.
That the picture of the phone inside of the Transformer that's a microwave reminded me of when I was a little kid. Me and my sister got Furbies for Christmas, and then we were like at
the creepiest Christmas gift of the 90s.
Yeah, we were at our cousin's house, and our one cousin was like, you know, we were like all kids, and he was kind of like picking on us sometimes, and he took my sister's Furby and put it in the microwave, and she immediately was like, no, and he was like, no, I'm just kidding, but he had started it for even just like 1 second.
Yeah.
Took it out. Nope, it was fried immediately.
For 1 second. Yeah, it's like if you go in the microwave, it doesn't matter how long you cook it, you're going down.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
So they are dangerous. Like, you don't want to put a person in a microwave and start the button.
You don't want to put... No, a Furby's an electronic toy.
I don't think you should put a person in a microwave either.
Well, probably not, but it's not going to get fried immediately like an electronic device.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's fine then.
Like, that's how you're saying... I mean, we even, like, learned how he discovered... Percy, whatever, Spencer... discovered the microwave was like melting his candy in
his pocket.
So he was clearly around like microwaves, like, you know, like raw energy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I mean, I don't think it's gonna like instantly kill you or anything.
Probably not. It's probably an overtime thing.
Yeah, like being exposed.
It would dry out for sure.
Yeah, it'd make you a little bit parched. But before we talk about some microwave foods. Let's see how does a magnetron work.
Oh, we're going even deeper into this rabbit hole.
Yeah, we dipped a little bit into science. A couple weeks ago, we talked about the sun, and we got a little update about that because the reason I brought it up was I saw a news article that said there hasn't been a lot of solar activity, and it could make our climate a little bit cooler. And then just the other day, I read another news article that said the sun just let off like one of the largest solar flares since 2017.
Wow.
So
yeah, that was weird, the timing there.
Yeah, I know. So I was like, oh, well, we don't have to worry about Ryan's apocalyptic like situation he was describing that was going to be like Snowpiercer.
Yep. You never want a future like Snowpiercer. That's what I know.
No.
But
no.
you know what else I know right now? How a magnetron works.
Well, you know it already.
I know it, dude.
Go ahead, let us know.
It works a bit like a TV set. There's a heated cathode. Or a cathode.
Yeah.
Cathode. A solid metal rod. Yeah.
Solid metal rod.
Yeah, there's a solid metal rod at the center of the magnetron.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so the magnetron is like being penetrated by the metal rod by the cathode. Now when the electrons try to zip from cathode to anode, they're traveling through an electric field stretching between the anode and the cathode, and a magnetic field produced by the magnet at the same time. Wow. So it's like you're pulling two magnets together, but they can't be pulled together.
I guess so. We can see what else it says on that.
ExplainThatStuff.com?
Yeah. So, you already... Oh, wait. Which part did you read already? There. As the electrons nip past the cavities resonate and emit microwave radiation. Think of electrons passing energy to the cavities, making them resonate like someone blowing on the open end of a flute, only producing microwaves instead of sound waves. The microwave radiation that the cavities produce is collected up and channeled by a kind of funnel called a waveguide, either into cooking compartment of a microwave oven or beamed out into the air by an antenna or satellite dish in radar equipment. In reality, it's a bit more complicated than that, of course, but think of a TV set and a flute sort of merged together to produce microwaves instead of flute sounds or TV pictures, and then you'll get the basic idea. Well, that's just interesting.
That's cool.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that either.
So now, everyone, when you're...
We've just answered one of the greatest questions.
Yeah, life's greatest question.
Yeah.
Thanks, Internet. And, yeah, so whenever you're heating up your Michelina's single meal in the microwave, you can just think, oh, that's like a TV combined with a flute. Spraying microwave radiation all over my food.
Just imagine, like...
vibrating the water right out of it.
Imagine the robot from Fully Cooley or FLCL playing a flute. Like, that's what it's doing. Crystal's ponytail throwback. All right. Yeah, so we got to figure out what the best microwavable foods are for sure.
Yeah, like, I've eaten my fair share of microwave meals, and it's funny because I would say within the last like 5 years, I was like, fuck microwave meals, like I'm not eating that shit. But then once you realize that there are actually some that are pretty fucking good and fairly cheap, it's like, you gotta indulge sometimes.
Oh, man.
I mean, dude, it's better than eating McDonald's. Has to be.
It's probably better for you, but McDonald's tastes... Like, I would probably take McDonald's over most...
Well, yeah, I just meant better as in, like, healthier.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Even the salads at McDonald's aren't healthy. Like, that's how you can tell how unhealthy it is. But, you know, them chicken nugs, though.
Yeah, McNuggets are pretty good.
they're great. Anyway, we got like on eatthis.com the 31 best frozen meals and snacks in America. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, what are the most? What are the people like the most?
So according to somebody else, I thought we were just gonna talk about like the ones that we know about and the ones that. Well, let's blow through some of them.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know what America thinks are the top microwave foods. But I don't think I would choose this.
I've never even heard of it.
Me either. It's a Daily Harvest mint cacao smoothie. Why would you want to microwave that?
I don't know. That seems weird.
Oh well, grain waffles. I could see that.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just put those in the toaster?
Yeah, and why wouldn't you buy Eggo brand? We don't want Kosh.
Well, those are like healthier ones.
Yeah.
They're made with grains.
Yeah. Oh, these I've had. The Healthy Choice.
Yeah, I've had one of these.
Healthy Choice meals. Well, this is specifically the pesto and egg white scramble.
Yeah, and this is number 3. I don't know if it's ascending or descending, but
no idea. Those I can attest are pretty decent. I've seen these. I've never had one.
I think I might have had one. They sell them at most stores and like Trader Joe's and shit.
Amy's black beans and tomato breakfast burrito. But yeah, okay, this I don't know. I was thinking like, dude, where are bagel bites on this list? Like, bagel bites are good.
Maybe these are the low, like maybe the lower numbers are the lower ranked ones.
Oh, maybe. Well, Amy's cheese pizza, Newman's Own white thin and crispy pizza.
I've heard that the Newman's Own pizzas are like one of the best frozen pizzas.
See, you told me that, and I went and bought a Newman's Own because of that, and I put it in, and you know, it was a good pizza. Like, it wasn't bad, but I don't think it was like that much higher of a level than like a regular like Tombstone or like even like your local grocery store brand like pizza. Like it was.
I've never had one.
If you get the thin
I just
kind,
heard that.
The one I got was thin. I think Newman's Own is usually thin, but like it tastes good. It's for sure good, but it's not like that much better where I'm like picking Newman's Own. Like, do you have like a favorite microwave pizza brand?
Microwave pizza?
Or no, oven baked pizza brand?
I would probably have to go with DiGiorno because I usually like more of like a rising crust.
Mm-hmm.
And they have pretty fucking good like doughy like pizzas, and they also have some good like combinations of toppings.
Mm-hmm. But
yeah, probably DiGiorno. If I'm gonna get something more like generic, I might get like just like a Kroger brand one or
yeah. I will say that, like, I love the Kroger brand thin crust pizza that's, like, got pepperoni on it. That's good.
Nice.
It's, like, one of the best ones.
Then you put it in the microwave?
If you don't eat the whole thing and then microwave it later. Yeah. I've done that. Yeah. And then that's kind of nice because, like, sometimes when you make a oven-baked pizza, the crust is kind of, like, hard. Like, when it's the thin crust, it's, like, crispy. But then, like, when you reheat it in the microwave, it, like, softens that crust back up for some reason. Like, it's more leathery, but it's not, like, crisp. Like, it's soft, which is kind of nice sometimes. Doesn't hurt your teeth. It doesn't scratch the top of your mouth like certain cereals that will not be named. Even though I love it. But, yeah, like, what shouldn't you put? I mean, we can keep looking at like all these microwavable things and see if it piques our interest. But I was thinking, like, what shouldn't you put in a microwave?
Well, when I was a little kid, I threw in an entire packet of Pop-Tarts without unwrapping it.
Whoa! Like a whole box of Pop-Tarts? Or
No,
one
just
packet?
A sealed packet.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, it immediately caught on fire.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
And it's funny because my it actually didn't ruin the microwave somehow.
That's cool. I mean, even if you have like a little bit of like metal in the microwave, like, and it does that spark thing, it doesn't like destroy it. You just turn it off, and it's usually fine. You just have to get the metal out of there. Now, my microwave here one time, it has like these little hooks in it that hold up like a second layer of the microwave.
Oh, so like a tray.
Like a tray.
Yeah.
So it's got tray hooks. And I guess like one day I was like trying to microwave something and the microwave started freaking out. Like there was like,
oh man, I'm starting to see shit. What's going on?
What is that? That's not a baked potato, it's a human's face. But yeah, so the microwave is like freaking out. Like there are sparks flying everywhere. It looks like a friggin' bomb is going off in this thing. And I immediately like turned it off because I didn't know what I did. Like, so I was like, well, is the tray doing something? Like I took the tray out and then I took like the food out and I tried just turning the microwave on with nothing in it. And it still was doing it. Like,
really?
It still was sparking and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I looked in the microwave after doing this twice now. And like one of the hooks that holds up the tray that sits in there was like burned to a crisp. Like it was like,
is it plastic? Or?
It's plastic, but it has a little bit of metal in it. And I guess over time, I looked this up online. Over time, the plastic will get deteriorated. And then if the metal goes through the plastic, like it's too thin, it'll pick up the microwaves and like it'll shock it and it freaking melts the shit out of the plastic immediately. And like I had to get it out and replace it, but it didn't break the microwave. It just like freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then it happened again to another one of the hooks, and I had to take that out too. And I already knew what it was from, so.
Yeah, I've honestly never seen very many microwaves that had like a tray in it, like a suspended tray.
No, the one I have is the first one I've seen like that. But I guess it's not an uncommon thing because it was really easy to find that problem on the internet. Just like everything, you know, when you're searching on the internet.
Yeah. That's the beauties. You can pretty much figure out how to troubleshoot almost anything online.
Yeah. It's really interesting to see a salmon or any fish product in the top microwave products.
They had a shrimp one before that.
There's a shrimp one, and shrimp I could see, but like salmon, like fish people, Meyer lemon herb,
I feel
Banco
like
wild Alaskan salmon kit.
I feel like seafood would get like really dried out.
Yeah, and I feel like it would make your house smell really fishy and like disgusting for a long period of time.
Well, so does baking like fish too. I mean,
I guess that's true.
We got vegetable enchiladas by Evil.
I could see myself smashing a vegetable enchilada or two.
You got Tada falafel street wrap. These are all.
Oh, wait a second. Now I might have to get me one of these because to have a good microwavable falafel,
it's probably fucking disgusting.
That's impressive, but it's on the top list.
I honestly think this is a list of stuff that's like healthier alternatives because
not that tastes good.
None of this stuff are like common. Like these are all more like artisanal looking stuff.
All right. Well,
you had why is ice cream on there? You have a Bird's Eye Oven Roasters potatoes, which I've seen that type of thing before.
Yeah, but everything on here is mostly like organic stuff or like healthy, like Skinny Cow ice cream, like the healthier.
Is this
ice
like
cream.
just frozen stuff in general?
Yeah, it's just frozen stuff in general. Well, let's go back and like go to a different list here because we've got the 25 most delish frozen foods, which I'm more interested in that anyway.
That's the one you were just on.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, you were on 31.
Yeah. There's this one or the 9 best frozen
Let's
microwave
go to
meals.
9. Let's do 9.
9 best frozen microwave meals. Oh, okay. These are the brands that I know.
These are the middle America brands.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And there's a dog eating there's a dog eating one of the meals.
Hey,
it's a banquet meatloaf meal.
Dogs love it too. Microwave TV dinners are everyone's favorite dish because they're cheap, delicious, and made to be eaten while watching catfish with tight terry clothes on. What
terry cloth shorts on?
Oh, I don't understand, but with so many options in the freezer aisle, it's impossible to know which TV dinners are tasty and which one shouldn't even be eaten by a super hungry man. Or like your dog. So we snapped up 9 cheap popular frozen food options from the grocery store and taste tested them all to find out, oh boy, I like the idea of a taste test. You got your Stouffer's chicken in barbecue sauce. That sounds disgusting. Microwave barbecue sauce.
It's $2.
Ew. Did they say it was good?
It
says... It's describing. It says the potatoes weren't half bad, but the cheese tasted like it straight came out of 7-Eleven, which I don't know if 7-Eleven should get that much, like... It's like a gas station convenience store.
It
like
says
their food's not going to be...
Yeah,
gourmet.
And then it says the chicken was covered in a taste bud destroying ketchup vinegar substance.
Ew!
It seemed like it was made by the devil himself, but was mostly likely made by a very nice person at Stouffer's.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. I could see this one being better. Classic Hungry Man fried chicken.
Yeah, $2.59. I feel like I've had one of those before, and it probably isn't. Like, I know the chicken's gonna be dry if I'm gonna be eating that shit.
Oh, I think they liked this one, dude. Hungry Man. Our hats go off to Hungry Man for actually including identifiable pieces of chicken in their meal. Wow. Most places probably don't do that. It's like McDonald's, how their nuggets are shaped like a boot. It's like, there's nothing on a chicken shaped like a boot. Well, I guess they gave a thumbs up to the best tasting potatoes of the bunch. Ooh, Hungry Man doing a good job. All right. And
mashed potatoes, that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there was a moist brownie. Eating it was more like licking dry Swiss Miss powder. Ugh.
Ew. I mean,
we still finished it though. Oh, nice.
I guess like I like the way Swiss Miss powder tastes, but mixed in with like hot chocolate. But like just to eat it dry, that sounds disgusting.
And we got one of my personal faves, Marie Callender's, which they have some pretty good meal options. There's one in particular. It's like a sweet and sour chicken. It's like very similar, just like a Chinese food restaurant, sweet and sour, and it's pretty decent. And it has rice with it and some vegetables, just some plain broccoli and carrots. But it's not. It's pretty good.
That sounds good.
This one though is country fried pork chop and gravy for $2.77.
Dang!
They said eating the pork was like chewing on one of those red rubber balls you played with as a kid.
Wow.
And the apples were a lot like eating green apple Jolly Ranchers. The worst part was that it was made one taste or salivate similar to one way you would before vomiting. If we could go back in time and not spend $2.77 on this, we would. We'd also do other more important stuff too, though. Yeah, that one, I wouldn't...
that doesn't look like a particularly good one.
I wouldn't want to get, like, something that has, like, a slab of meat in it. Like, the chicken one, the sweet and sour chicken, that's pretty good.
Or, like, pasta is usually good when you get it, like the frozen pasta dishes.
I've also had, like, the Mexican dish ones. It's, like, like chicken burrito.
Or like, enchiladas.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah. Those ones are all right.
Pretty good.
Oh, here we go. Here's a pizza on the list. Lean
like
Cuisine wood fire style barbecue recipe chicken pizza.
That's like one of those mini pizzas, I think.
Yeah, I think most microwave pizzas are mini pizzas. But here's the thing, dude. We all know that bagel bites are the best microwave pizza.
They're fucking gross.
I like what? Okay, what about like pizza rolls? I know.
No, I'm thinking of Totino's
pizza rolls. No, I'm talking about bagel bites, the little tiny half bagel with like cheese and sauce on it. I can't say
for sure I've ever had a bagel bite.
What, dude? You need to have a bagel bite at some point. We're gonna get you a bagel bite sometime on here on this show. I can't live without you not having a bagel bite, dude.
We'll see. I'd be willing to try it.
I'm willing to have a bagel bite review on this show.
We could even put it in the air fryer.
You're right. I've never done that, so we could cook it all three ways and figure out which one is the best way to cook your bagel bite.
Yeah.
And we could do it with like the classics. We could do it with Totino's too. We all know bagel bites are better than Totino's. Nobody's trying to make that argument. Like,
yeah, Totino's fucking suck.
Exactly. Now, if you're talking like those like French bread pizzas, like the microwavable, those might be able to like go toe to toe with bagel bites, but I think I would probably prefer bagel bites every time, you know.
I just remembered one of my most shameful like microwave meals that I've eaten.
Oh yeah? Oh dude, we should talk about our most shameful microwave meals.
And it's like a box of like White Castle sliders.
Okay.
And dude, they might possibly be better than actually going to White Castle.
I actually agree. I think the microwave White Castle burgers with the cheese on them are better than like the cheese sliders at White Castle, the restaurant.
Because like, I don't know, it cooks them in a way that makes them like taste like kind of congealed like how they are at White Castle. But then you also have like the bread is kind of like,
it's like so attached to the cheese. It's like all one. It's like one delicious bite that just. It's all got like the same White Castle flavor that you love.
Yeah, and it's like
The consistency is what I think is
yeah,
better.
it's like a melt in your mouth consistency.
The flavor is pretty much exactly the same, but it just melts in your mouth. Whereas like the ones at the actual restaurant, since they're actually like cooked on a griddle, they're like they're harder, like they're more tough.
Yeah, they definitely have a little bit.
They haven't been obliterated by the microwaves.
Yeah, I mean, but it's funny because the taste really is very similar, if not exactly the same. And that's not saying the microwave sliders are that great. It's saying that White Castle sucks that much. That their microwave burgers taste nearly exactly the same.
True. But I think that White Castle was the first ever fast food restaurant, though.
But that's really like... Wait, White Castle is the first fast food restaurant?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know about that.
Maybe we'll figure that out on another episode.
Sure, but like having those sliders is the one like microwave meal where it's like I gotta be feeling like real shameless at the time because I know that it's like terrible for like it's probably one of the worst.
And you always eat more than you should because like they're such small burgers.
I would typically would only ever get the 6-pack of them, and I would eat all of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Oh yeah, but see, they come in like individual packs of 2. You're only supposed to eat like 2, and then eat the whole box. Dude, I want to eat a Crave case at some point. I want it.
You've
so
said this
bad.
before in the past, and you like essentially challenge somebody to do it against. Right. Or did you challenge someone?
No, somebody challenged me to do it.
Okay.
And they said
like
that like if I actually could finish
they would
all
pay
30
for it.
burgers, they would pay for it. But if I didn't finish it, I would have to give them like the money for it.
I don't. I think that's insane. I don't think you could do it. Like it's plus.
I think I would be horribly ill afterwards.
That's disgusting. And for anyone who isn't familiar with White Castle, they have like a giant box of sliders that's called a Crave
30,
case.
Yeah, 30 sliders.
Yeah, it's a 30-pack. That's probably worse than drinking a 30-pack of beer.
It's definitely not good for your cardiac health. But I think it would be worth it to try it at some point.
I just think that you wouldn't be able to do it, so it'd be kind of a wasted experiment.
Maybe. But I could try eating like one of the... Here's how I could train for it. You get the microwave ones, but they have like that giant like value pack of them.
Yeah.
See if you can take those down, and then before actually getting it from the restaurant, because at least the microwave ones I don't think are as greasy as the real ones. So you're not going to hurt your body quite as bad, I think, eating the microwave ones. Although they probably have more salt in it. So if you're old, you may want to stay away. Old people are intolerant to salt, right?
I mean, I don't know about that. But,
I don't either.
But I don't know, like, I don't know why you'd want to train for it, because then you're, like, putting money, and you're, like, also...
So you can impress your friends, Jacob. And win.
Is it going to be
free? You need to buy a bunch of 30 packs of frozen to train to get 1 pack of 30 frozen for free from your friends.
Yeah, it wouldn't be very impressive to your friends when I told everyone, oh yeah, by the way, he's bought like 6 frozen 30 packs within the last 3 months to train.
Oh man, that is a lot of burgers in 3 months.
Yeah, that would be, what did I say,
6 30 packs?
Yeah. So that would be 180.
And me and Jacob here are now challenging you to do the 180 burger patties in a month challenge. You just put that up on fucking TikTok and Twitter and
in 1 month?
Yeah, 1 month you have to eat 180 burger patties.
Just a patty?
No, like a slider. I guess it would just be a slider. How many sliders is that a day?
180 divided by 30. Let's see. Yeah,
about 30 days. Yeah,
6
a day.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound like alarmingly difficult to me, but I feel like after the end of that month, you would feel terrible. 6 a day. 6 a day, Jacob. You think you can handle this? You think the viewers can handle this?
I wasn't proposing it as a challenge. That sounds like a terrible fucking idea.
Oh, I just wanted them to get their microwaves going.
Yeah, I mean, that would certainly put it through its paces.
Yeah. It might even spark up and explode. But you don't want that. What else? Well, I wanted to know what you should not put in a microwave.
Oh, yeah.
So, since we know what delicious foods come out of a microwave and how they work, let's look up how or what not to put in a microwave. Just to make sure that nobody makes a mistake at home.
I saw a YouTube guy that he bought like raw plutonium and he put it inside of a microwave to see if it would like explode, and it didn't.
Oh, okay. That's weird. I know that if you cut a grape in half and put it into a microwave, it shoots plasma out of the grape.
Really?
Yeah, have you never seen that?
No.
Oh, wow. Maybe I'll look that up and show you after this, but if you haven't seen that, it's pretty cool. I wouldn't suggest doing it at home.
It's funny because you search for what should you not put in the microwave, and there's like lists and stuff.
Yeah, 11 things you should never put in the microwave. We'll just say them real quick. Everybody knows this. Aluminum foil. Keep it out of the microwave. This is weird, though. Paper bags. All paper bags are not created equal. That bag of tasty popcorn is a little different than the brown paper bag you use to carry your lunch. Popcorn bags are equipped with susceptors, a material that's made to consume the radio waves produced by microwaves.
Oh, they like eat them up while all the microwaves are shooting down onto them, and that bag is just like nom 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 nom, and then it gives it to the popcorn kernels.
But yeah, a normal bag is like kind of like gluten intolerant to the waves, though. Like
gluten intolerant.
Yeah, it eats it and then it catches fire.
Oh.
Yeah, the bag, if you put a regular bag in a microwave, it says it can produce heat quickly and catch fire.
Yeah.
By absorbing the microwaves. But yeah, plastic bags and plastic containers. Now that makes sense. I mean, we've all put plastic in the microwave, but like, it like melts it and it's not good. It doesn't it like make gas?
It says when heated
gas.
Yeah, it says when heated, plastic releases bisphenol A or BPA, which like I'm sure everyone's seen like plastic water bottles that says BPA free because that stuff can leach into your water. Most plastics are made like BPA free if it's going to hold food or water, and it's an organic compound used to make plastic clear, and phthalates, which allow it to be supple. According to the Harvard Health publication, BPA and phthalates are believed to be endocrine disruptors. These are substances that mimic human hormones and are not for the good. So unless you're interested in adding a side of hormones to your leftovers, transfer your food to a glass plate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like putting plastic in the microwave, but that some plastic cups and stuff are obviously fine in there. But 4, travel mugs. Oh, yeah. Most of the mugs you can buy at the store say not microwavable on them.
Yeah. I think it's because, like, some of them, it might be saying that, oh, well, I guess it could be the ones that are fully plastic. But I was also thinking of those travel mugs that are, like, vacuum sealed on the inside so that they keep it cold or hot for longer.
Oh, those definitely not.
No,
even some like ceramic like mugs you're not supposed to put in the microwave.
Oh, really?
It's like I think like they're made so that you like for people that just like cook tea on like kettles and stuff. It's like, or you're gonna take something that's hot and put it into it afterward. Like they're not made to be put into a microwave and heated up.
Most things that you like put liquids in or even food for that matter will say if it's microwave safe on the product.
You know what else isn't microwave safe though? Your favorite shirt. That's a weird one.
Not really.
I mean, you woke up ready to take on the world today. To commemorate the occasion, you've decided to wear your lucky shirt. The shirt was recently washed and needs to be dried, but your dryer is currently occupied. Looking around, you spot your microwave. Microwaves warm things. Warm means dry. You need a dry shirt. All these things make sense. It may seem like your best option, but it's not. Save your shirt and your microwave. Wait for the dryer. You'll be glad you did. So, okay. So don't dry your clothes in your microwave. It's going to frig them up. It's going to make them go boom.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what it would do, but it doesn't say there.
It makes me want to try it, but we're going to endorse you to not.
Yeah.
So hard-boiled eggs you want to keep out of there. That's kind of weird. Should we just go down the list real quick? Like,
yeah,
hot peppers. That's really strange to me. Why?
Not only can they possibly spark and cause a fire, but when you open the microwave, chemicals released from the peppers may cause you to choke or even burn your
What
eyes.
the fuck? I've put hot peppers in the microwave before and it was fine. I guess
raw ones?
No, not raw ones. Like things like meals that had hot peppers.
No,
in them.
I'm sure if they're already cooked, that's fine. But
but a fresh raw hot
yeah,
pepper.
I think if you put a habanero in the microwave, then you open the microwave and you basically get pepper sprayed.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Oh, styrofoam. Most people know that one. You
Yeah.
shouldn't. That's a bad time.
That's similar to like the BPA thing. It like lets off like fumes.
Yeah.
Lidless containers. Wow, that's weird.
Lidless. The lid.
The lid.
Lid.
It's recommended you cover your food before
the
placing it in the microwave.
lid.
Yeah, so it doesn't explode. That's why it's saying lidless. So whatever.
Yeah.
Chinese takeout boxes. Now that's now a lot of Chinese places switched and they use like those plastic Tupperware type things, and those you can totally put in there. But I think it's talking about like the classic,
the paper ones that it says it has a thin metal handle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that wire. It'll heat up really fast and
It'll spark for sure.
Yeah. And then lastly, we have nothing at all. We've
Oh.
all been there. You have your mind on one thing and then begin doing another. Or maybe you were just let's see what happens sort of mood. Powering up your microwave without placing anything inside is a surefire way to ruin your appliance. In fact, it could be blown to smithereens.
What?
The microwaves released have to have somewhere to go. I think they meant to say they need somewhere to go. Without a destination, the waves bounce off each other and are absorbed by the microwave, causing it to combust. When it comes to microwave, your best bet is to keep it simple. Remember, they were made to heat your food and not complicate it. Next time you consider putting something in the microwave you're unsure about, talk it over with your oven or stove. They miss you.
Ooh.
Yeah. That was a weird way to end that article.
Well, we've learned that you should not leave your microwave hungry. So make sure that your microwave has something inside of it if it's running.
Yeah, and I also have one last tip about microwaves.
Yeah?
When you're heating up your food, it's best to keep the container on the outside of the turntable instead of putting it directly in the middle. Because the microwave rays bounce in a certain pattern, and they all kind of like triangulate roughly to the center of the turntable. So if you put it directly in the center of the turntable, it's only getting like one pattern of heating, so you're not like heating all of the parts of the dish. But if you put it on the outside of the turntable, then it's passing through different like patterns of waves.
Yeah, so it's heating it like more thoroughly.
Yeah, through different like sides of the container and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I agree with that completely.
Yeah.
Now these fine people will know exactly how to use a microwave. They know how the microwave works. They know
the history of the microwave.
Everything. They know what foods maybe they might try tonight for dinner.
Yeah.
Delicious microwave foods. I'm about to go eat some delicious food because I'm hungry and I haven't eaten all day.
Same here.
Man, make sure you subscribe and like and shit.
Yeah. Yep, and go enjoy yourself a nice Hungry Man dinner or a box of White Castle sliders.
Yeah, but not 30 of them.
No. Until then, until next time, we'll see you here again on People Also Search For.
Good night!